What up, gang? It's two-time Moto TV. Yo, today we're gonna do a little bit of interior work and we're gonna hop straight into it. I think I told y'all a couple of videos ago. If y'all don't remember, then check them out. I'm gonna be taking out these panels, this panel here, this glove box panel, and then I'm gonna take this off. I'm still trying to figure out what I really want to do with this. It's gonna be kind of hard to wrap that, and then I'm gonna definitely wrap this airbag holder here. And then I'm gonna do something with this cluster also. I may go and get a Marauder cluster or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the interior. I know that you guys wanted to see more than just the cosmetics on the outside. So right here we are using a 7mm. There are 2 bolts that hold this cover in place, and then it should just pop down. So you're gonna have to take this bolt here out. If I can find out where she at, there she go. And I'm gonna definitely need a ratchet. I thought maybe I could do it without a ratchet, but as y'all know, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So we're gonna take this bolt here out, let that sit down a little bit, and this one right here may come off by hand. I really don't like using ratchets, not unless I really have to. Yep, this one here come out by hand. And eventually I think I'm just gonna replace this whole thing anyway because of how it sags down up here at the top. One of the clips broke off a long time ago, so she should just pop right on off. You gotta kind of be easy and gentle with stuff that got clips on it. So what I might do, I might grab a flathead. Yeah, let me use a little one. Yeah, see if I can go in from the top. I don't want to break another clip on this side, then that'll be bad. So kind of anything with a clip, you want to just go in and pry it down. You don't want to pull it really. You kind of just want to, boom. She comes off right easy. Ooh, it's rusty up underneath here. Oh man, it's all good. That's gonna be hidden. So we got one cover off. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss this orange at all, y'all. It don't go with anything on the car. As y'all see, we got the Beauty and the Beast up in here. I mean, both of them Beauty and the Beast, so Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. I can't say one's Beauty and one's Beast and the other one's not, you know? So, all right, and we're gonna head on over here to the glove box. Y'all can see I got a little contraption right here going on. I may go and get another one of those so I can stick in on the other side, or I might just use a screwdriver. As y'all can see, we on the incline, man. As soon as I move, I want to be able to have a flat spot, or at least a 2 or 3 car garage, so I ain't got to worry about doing none of this extra stuff like this that I gotta go about to, you know, bring you guys footage. Hopefully the garage also be climate controlled. That'll be nice. Stick that in there like so. Hopefully the door just don't shut on me. And up underneath here should be the same. It's 2 7mm. Yep, 2 7mm. So these feel like they're gonna be a little tough challenge. So I'm gonna hit it with the ratchet. All right, and then there are 2 tabs. It's this tab and then this tab. Just be careful not to yank yours down when you do it, and then just pull it straight out. Look, I got paper stuffed all back here, all crazy, man. Old speeding tickets that I done taken care of years and years ago. I still got them saved. Oh, not speeding tickets, but probably just traffic violations. And I'm just gonna dump this stuff out on the floor. Let me grab my sockets and stuff. Just dump this stuff out. And then I'm gonna definitely hold on to my bolts. Or I might just put my bolts over here since I won't be driving the car like that. Put that over there so I know this side go to the right and the other side go to the left. All right, so the next thing will be this here, but I don't know what I want to do with this yet, so I may not take that out just yet. I may give you guys these 2 pieces that I'm gonna do today, and we'll roll from there. So this right here is the glove box, and I will be keeping this here the factory color. So what I need to do is, there are 6 Phillips screws in the back of the glove box that I need to take off. And once I take this off, then I can remove the back cover, and then I can remove this handle here. So let's get that started. All right, and we got this plate here removed. There should be 3 screws that's holding this handle here in place. So let me not get them mixed up. These 6 here need to stay together, and these 3 here are by themselves. It may be the same screws, but at the same time, I like putting the same exact screws back where they belong. So we can take these 3 here out, set them to the side. Yeah, they look like the same, but like I said, we'll put them back exactly where they belong. That's 2. I can already feel the handle coming off. And that is 3. Handle separated. Now it's time to clean. So the cleaning solution that I have is soapy water. Just Dawn soap, soapy water. Same application that I use to clean the surface of the rims when I vinyl wrapped in, to clean the surface of the car when I put the vinyl stripes on there. And then 70% isopropyl alcohol. Now the only thing that I'm thinking about is this right here being seen and it's still orange. So I could use some acetone to get that off, but I'm not gonna really worry about that since it's not gonna really be seen like that. It's the very bottom of the glove box. It's kind of tucked up underneath. So I'm just gonna clean everything as good as possible. And I'm not gonna worry about the orange being up underneath the vinyl white. Simple fact is because it's gonna be wrapped. Just like cars that are wrapped, you know, they might just be fully primed up underneath the vinyl wrap, but then once the vinyl wrap get on top of it, nobody will ever know. So it's not about what's underneath, it's about exactly what you can see that's visible. So I'm gonna take this toothbrush here and I'm gonna try to get as much as I can off of it. So we're gonna start it with the Dawn soap. All right, now that that's wiped off, we're gonna take the 70% isopropyl alcohol. We're gonna spray it down real good. So I got the vinyl wrap laid out. I just wanna cut a piece big enough to know that I'll be able to wrap this whole thing. So I usually just cut it bigger than what the piece actually is. Doesn't have to be perfect. I also got my squeegee. I forgot to tell you guys really everything that I'm using. I got my squeegee and I got my heat gun on standby, just in case, you know, she don't try to cooperate when I'm applying it. So now that I see that the piece is well big enough to cover the whole surface, I'm gonna go ahead and try to peel back the edge. Yeah guys, this right here, this vinyl, you can crinkle it all up and stuff and then still heat it up and work with it, but I don't like to crinkle it up just like what's about to happen here. Thank God it didn't. I don't like to crinkle it up because it makes it a little bit more challenging to work with, but not much. I just try to do it right the first time. So we'll just take the piece of vinyl and we'll lay it across this piece like so, just to make sure she cover everything. And you kind of want to get it stretched out right the first time. So usually what I do, I try to find a good point and I tack it down so I can pull from both edges. So as you see, I tacked it down in the center here. Your vinyl is really not that hard to work with. Like I tell you guys all the time, you just gotta take your time with stuff like this that you're working with, and it'll come out in your favor. So I see that there is a slight issue here, so I'm gonna go ahead and tack this down and try to drag this here across. Since I got air displacement right here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to tack this down so it don't crease up on me. And just get it across that surface area right there where that handle goes. And you don't want to go against these air pockets. You want to go with them like this. So almost in a straight line to get those air pockets out. If you try to go this way, you're going to crease it up almost like a wave. If you guys can see these two waves right here, if you go against it like that, then you will crinkle it. So what you want to do, you want to try to push this air out of the pocket, out of that channel that you can see right there, and then you should be fine. And then if it want to try to crinkle up on you, the only thing you got to do is lift it back up and proceed to squeegee. See right here, we got a pocket. So you would think to keep going that way. So usually what I do, since I'm close to the edge, I'll just pull it, or I'll try to find the edge and pull it, and go ahead and try to squeegee that edge down. And then I'll start working my way with the rest of it. See right here, there's a little bubble. One thing you gotta do is pull it up and work it out. So try to find the nearest channel to get all of your bubbles out. So this center right here would be the nearest channel of this radius here. So I will go and try to push it in the inside of here because that's an open channel. And then the rest of it out here or at the edge, you want to try to bring it towards the edge, since that's the nearest channel. So I'm gonna pull it, and then I'm gonna start with this side here. Guys, this is actually looking a little bit better than what I thought it was gonna look like. So I may keep it like this. All right, so we got all the access cut off on all the sides. So y'all can see everything is tucked in right nice. I used the heat gun on all the edges just to seal it. I'm gonna also use the heat gun in the center here so I can push it in around these edges and get it tucked in there right nice before I actually start doing any cutting or put the handle back. So I usually keep my heat gun on low, 430 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure that it's hot enough. Then I'll go around the edge, and you can see how it almost makes the vinyl form already. So the only thing I gotta do is push in this edge here. Otherwise, if I didn't have any heat, this would just be laying straight across, and then if I try to push it in, it'll start ripping the vinyl, and you do not want that. So just be easy, just tack in what you can first. If there's some hard spots, then you might want to hit it with the heat gun again. But I'm just trying to tack it in good enough to be able to seal it, because that handle is going to hide a lot of it anyway. So I just want to tack it in good enough so that that handle can have a little bit more support and the vinyl will stay tacked down a lot longer. So I see that this edge over here to the right is causing me a slight problem. So what I want to do is hit this edge here with the heat gun I'll just go around the whole edge again. And then just start tucking it back down some more. Like I said, just be gentle with it so you don't rip it. Just take your thumb or whatever finger you're good with, just go around the whole edge and tuck in spots like this. Like, you don't necessarily have to be doing this same exact piece that I'm doing, but this is just how vinyl works. So if there's a spot you want to tuck something in at, heat it up first, because if you don't, and then you try to push down on it like this, you're gonna rip it. And then you may have to start over. And that's never a good thing. That causes frustration and causes you not to even want to finish the project. So screws back in. All right, she's nice and tight. Handle works. And that's the final piece to the glove box. So I may take some black paint. I'm gonna put this piece up for now. I may take some black paint, not spray paint, but paintbrush, and get this bottom here. It'll probably be seen, but like I said, not really. I believe it'll look good like this, but if it is partially seen, I will be taking some black paint and touching this up down here. So the final piece is this piece here. I think this piece is going to be a little bit tougher, and I do not like these cuts right here. That's all right. So as long as I can chip it off and possibly hit it with some sandpaper or something real quick, then I should be able to get this. But yeah, guys, I may make this a part 1 and part 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm gonna put the part 2 right up behind this video, so if you want to go and check that out, you guys can also see this piece getting done. I'm not gonna talk about it the whole while like how I done this glove box. You know, this is my first interior piece ever doing, so I wanted to break it down of what I did and what you guys can possibly do if you plan on doing any kind of interior design to your vehicle yourself. So instead of spray painting, if you do vinyl wrap your car, you can vinyl wrap your interior. So just those easy steps that I told you about, cleaning it and taking your time and tucking the edges and stuff like that, then you should be fine. So with this piece here, I may just give a whole time lapse, and then I may, like, if I run into any kind of problems, I'll just let you guys know. I'll slow the time lapse down and then talk to you and then proceed. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for part 2, and I will be vinyl wrapping this. So I appreciate the support, appreciate you rocking with me, and look forward to seeing you guys on part 2. Peace.